Out to get it, 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 you know.
After the grind comes the grind. What's up? Well, hold on. What up, Ra? What's going on?
Yeah.
Well,
he's high now.
I think he is too, man. I ain't high. Shoot.
So what's your story? Tell us your story. We listening.
Well, I never thought about doing anything before. My mom was against it. The only way that I thought about doing anything else was after my ayahuasca experience.
What experience was that?
Ayahuasca.
That's the strongest shit ever, man.
I'm like, what are we talking? What is that?
Nora, it's the strongest weed you can ever get to. You get that from tribes. It's so strong you can go to dimensions. Like you can talk with aliens and shit.
Aliens? Okay.
No, it's so strong hallucination. You go out of your body. You go out of your body experience and you go to other dimensions. It's so strong.
Even though ayahuasca can do.
What?
But anyway.
Anyway, go on.
After my ayahuasca experience,
strong shit, man.
I started to do research into psychedelic, and I tried it, and it really didn't do nothing for me like that. I think that all changed when I went to New Orleans, and I was down there for 2 months, close to 2 months. Because the people down there smoked almost every day. And they told me that I should relax, and that would help me relax while I was down there. I think that was the first time I experienced, they refer to as like a body eye. It was like a really warm, gently feeling came over my body, like more over my head. It was real cool. But yeah, my first psychedelic experience with weed was when I was down there too. Smoked it from this woman. Nothing happened at first. Next thing I know, I felt like my world was changing. And then I tried to get back to the van.
You tried to get back to the van, and what happened?
I was like staggering. I couldn't really walk that well. I remember telling my Reiki teacher and somebody else, I said, I gotta go grab my stuff. Like a couple minutes later, that's when I started seeing like these different images. And I saw this woman. I said I couldn't go right now because, I didn't want to just be tripping. We need to get back to the hotel. So I didn't go. We got back to the hotel and I was just tore up. I couldn't really do much except sleep when I got back to the hotel.
Sounds like Far Cry 3 or something.
Wow. So you hallucinated, huh?
As they say.
Hallucinations. I didn't have it, but I heard it's normal actually.
Question: how many people still smoke occasionally or at all these days?
Never.
Very sparingly.
I haven't smoked since I was like, let me see, how long ago was that? I don't know, probably 19, 20 or something like that. I mean, I haven't smoked for a long time. Matter of fact,
you lucky, man.
When I smoked, I probably smoked for about 4 months until that whole chest thing happened. I think I do have to say, I did leave this out. I smoked a blunt and a half. Then I got the whole chest thing happening. And that's when I pretty much was like, yeah.
So I'm the most active smoker here, which I probably smoke.
Well, I was about to say
once every 6 months or something.
Yeah, because I was about to say that when I smoke, I don't smoke like that hardly at all. Because when I smoke now, I trip.
Trip as in over your feet, or trip as in like hallucinate?
As they would say, what they refer to as hallucination.
Oh, well, I would never smoke if I would hallucinate. Okay.
Do you get out-of-body experience, Ron?
That's a few things that might happen.
When I hear this, it scares me not to do it even more because of that day. If I had never had that experience, I would probably smoke now.
So
that anxiety is there.
So, Ron, why do you continue to smoke if you hallucinate?
Because I did ayahuasca.
What is ayahuasca?
Oh, shit. That's powerful.
So let's see.
That's not bread, it's...
You sound like a robot.
It's an anti...
you did sound like a robot.
What is it?
It says here, the brew is used as a traditional spiritual medicine in ceremonies among the indigenous peoples of the Amazon basin. I could tell you all day about this. I have read so much.
Yeah, I did it, though.
Let's just say what Rod did was major, man. Like, this is beyond...
Okay, so... That... Okay.
I think it's the mother of the most...
No, it's considered the mother.
So when you smoke the
No.
mother of the.
You don't smoke it.
You drink it.
Yeah, you do the drink, and if you're doing the analogs, you'll do like a pill or do the. Well, I can't even talk about what the analogs of ayahuasca is.
Okay. Now, my question is, that is the reason why you smoke marijuana? I'm confused on how they go together. I'm asking you, if you hallucinate, why do you smoke marijuana?
If I hallucinate, I don't do smoke like that. If I'm smoking, like if I decide to smoke, I gotta be around good people.
The setting has to be good, right?
And
I get it, but I'm saying, so you're saying that you smoke because the people around you smoke, and you just happen to do it sometimes?
Yeah, it's not like I seek it out.
That's fine. I was just trying to figure it out. Okay.
Probably social activity. You know?
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what happens with me when I do. I don't buy marijuana, don't have the desire to, but it's just basically like one group of people that if I'm with them, I know they smoke and I may smoke with them. Because, you know, for me, I sleep good if I smoke. I can have a really good night's sleep, so I'll do it around them.
Yeah,
and that's maybe once or twice a year.
Yeah, I view it as a more of a spiritual experience. I might get something out of it. Might be something in the images that I see.
Awakening.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I did a few others, but there's only a few things I would do. Ayahuasca's one. Weed is sometimes. Same thing with ayahuasca. You can't do it like every day. It won't allow you to do that. I've done magic mushrooms.
Wow.
I would like to try peyote.
So, all right.
What do you call it?
What?
He is definitely beyond. Yeah. This is not.
You dropped a lot of jewels there. I'm like, I gotta research this.
I don't even know if y'all want to go into all of that. I don't know if y'all want to try any of that. Like, he is trying.
I probably wouldn't try it, but I would definitely like to research it.
He's trying to meet another dimension, and I'm serious. Like, he is trying to basically leave this earth and go somewhere else and talk with some people. Seriously. That's what's going on with that. That's what he want to get into. I'm telling you, man. He just said he want to try peyote. Like, all right.
But I mean, all jokes aside, I mean, if you are doing it for a particular reason, like to become spiritually enlightened or become one with yourself, I mean, okay, cool, I guess.
It's not cool. Hey, Rob.
You know, I mean, just be careful when you do it.
Yeah.
You know, Rob, I have a friend who tried that shit, man. And he was traumatized since childhood because he lost his mom.
Oh, okay.
So he did ayahuasca to meet her. She's dead, man. Many years back, she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. So, and he did ayahuasca, and he said when he took it, it lasts for like 10 to 15 minutes. But when he takes it, he said it lasts for like 1 or 2 days in his mind. He goes to like interdimensional places, like a spiritual realm. They could read his mind, and he just nicks and nods and say, yeah. And they say that direction without pointing their fingers. It is mind readers. Like, that was his experience. And he said he had to find his mom, talk to her, and that she told him that everything was cool. He had nothing to worry about. Then he had to find his way back home. If not, he said the spirits told him that if he can't find his way home, he could lose his body, he could lose his sanity, and forever be lost in that realm. Luckily enough, he managed to find his way back home. But there are examples of people that don't find a way back to the body, and you can see them locked up in mental hospital. I swear, man, it's not bullshit, man. That's why they say, hey, that's why they talk to the walls and say, you see that shit? And people say, you're schizophrenic. Who are you talking to? But they can see them because they are lost in that realm. They can't get back. It's a scary example, man. Be careful, bro.
Well,
it's never
I know what you're talking about.
It changes, though.
I know what you're talking about, but my experience is different.
Have you ever been out?
You know, like...
So I have another question about that. So this ayahuasca, is that correct?
Yes.
It is obviously not sold in a store. So who makes this stuff?
The priest or the shaman.
5 people, I think.
Down there.
Okay.
And then if you go, like, I got it from a source.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
The trust of the source.
Yeah.
On what you get.
Because I went through somebody else. They tested it. They told me about it. I was like, okay. it was a reason why I even did it in the first place. So,
Okay.
but my experience lasted longer than that.
Longer than 2 or 3 days.
He said he felt like it lost for 2 or 3 days. He said 1 hour. Mine lasted 8 hours. Then the second time was
Holy
10
fuck,
hours.
man, that's some strong shit, man. You must have taken the whole soup, man.
No, the doses that were recommended. I had 3 doses.
But people take this kind of stuff to find something in their life. Like Lenora said, if I can ask you, is there anything you want to fix that you have in your mind, or do you want to be one with your soul, or is it just for experience you want to do this?
It was a specific reason, and there was a lot of stuff that was
Okay.
gained because of it.
It's cool. If it's private, it's cool, bro. I was just wondering.
Yeah, but I thank you for your concern. There's certain things I know I wouldn't try.
Of course.
Like I would be really scared
yeah,
of the tour, the seas anyway.
There was one guy. There was one guy at my job, a colleague. He took ayahuasca. No, he took DMT. It's almost the same, Lenora. It's a very strong psychedelic. Very, very
I
strong.
know about DMT.
It's northerner thing. And when he took it, he said he was a melon. The fruit melon.
Yeah.
That he was it for 8 hours and he was being eaten by people and he could not move.
I can believe it.
That's a bad trip. Imagine that.
I can believe that.
Okay.
That's scary shit.
That's enough
That's some
for me to
scary
not want to try it ever.
Video games.
Yeah. Trust me, you don't want to.
That's not like video game stuff.
Yeah, they actually got peyote in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
And it does some stuff like that. I'm straight up.
Yeah, my
Hiding
friend.
things in plain sight again.
Yeah, my friend said when I did magic mushrooms, I was sliding down the steps like I was water.
I don't care if you. Let me tell you something. I don't care if you're around people that you trust. I'm sorry. None of that for me. I'm done. I'm done. Like, yeah, and y'all just talking about it like it's all, it's the thing, it's nonchalant, this is what we do. Yeah, he said he was like that for like 1 or 2 hours. I was like that for like 8 or 10 hours. Like,
Yeah.
I'm straight.
No, that's too much.
That's too much. 5 minutes is enough.
It's fine for me.
He said it's fine.
I hope so, bro. I hope so.
And that is why I like the hookah, because it takes you up and brings you right back down. I don't need to stay up there. I'm good. 8 to 10 hours. You have things to do. I need to be able to function. My life is too busy. I can't be in another world for 10 hours. No.
I set around some time for that stuff.
No.
But Rob, what was the thing you wanted to test, man? I can hear. I want to Google it.
You want to do what?
Okay.
You said you wanted to test one more thing.
Peyote is what he said? Is that what he said?
Peyote.
How do I spell it?
Peyote. Go play Grand Theft Auto 5 and find it. And you'll experience. My bad.
Well, these are something to do with the subconscious mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
All my life, I've been telling myself, no weed, no smoke, no alcohol. And I've been cool with that. Years later, man, I started being a gamer and being more on the internet, Facebook and shit. And every time I go into Facebook, I read, well, marijuana is good, cannabis is good for you, weed is good for your health. So this goes into my subconscious mind, and it goes 2 years, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I was 27 years old. My first time ever, man. No one believes me when I say it. I never touched it. I smoked that shit, hell breaks loose, man. Pandora's box opens in my mind. I thought I was gonna die. I get this mind thinking like, no, Al, you ain't gonna die. You have already died, My mind started working on its own, man. It was scary as fuck. And then it says, the people in college gonna remember you. You died. It was a shame. All this shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I keep telling myself, I'm gonna make this for my life. I'm gonna make this for my life. No one can stop me. And I'm trying to figure out how this works in my mind. So when I say mind, it goes 10,000 times in my mind. Mind, like this, man. Everything just triples in a second. Yeah, man. I was like, fuck. And then it says, fuck.
It don't sound like no weed, brother. I don't know, but go ahead.
Well, that manufacturer stuff they got out now could have been.
It might be. I mean, my first time ever, and I was with my friend. I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm saying, well, we gotta call the ambulance. I need some help. And then my mind says, he already knows that you're gonna call the ambulance, so you can't call him. Oh, shit. I was like, oh, what the fuck? But he don't know shit, though. It's my mind fooling me. Mind playing tricks on me, man. I don't remember a group that said that. Man, it's a good... I think he exactly felt what I felt, man. Loonies? Was it Loonies?
Ghetto boys, brother.
Get the boys, brother. And
Ghetto boys.
and that was my last time I ever touch a fucking smoke, man. Never ever I'm gonna touch it. If I die, man. I'm not gonna touch it.
That sounds like somebody was trying to give you what Smokey had on Friday or something like that, man. Where he was
Or he may have been too high. He may have smoked too much.
I did. I took too much. No one told me to stop.
Right. If you smoke one time, you probably should just hit it maybe once, twice, something like that, just to get that buzz effect. Because anything more than that for a rookie, you know, a person that doesn't smoke is too much.
Rookie is nothing. I'm new. Never touched it.
Right. That would be a rookie. But okay.
Yeah, let's call it a noob.
What about Denny though?
The last time I got high, man, everything slowed down. Mind you, I don't smoke like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke at all. You know what I mean? And then that was like my second or third time smoking it, and like everything slowed the fuck down. I'm like, what the fuck?
What do you mean slow down?
I was like 20 minutes away from campus. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it took me an hour to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. You got rewind, man. Shit.
Yeah, man.
I think I was
That's for
paranoid.
you?
Yeah, I think I was paranoid as fuck. Like, you know, my homeboy brother, man, he had a ice cream shop, you know what I'm saying? On the side of town and shit. And he was rolling the blunt, and he rolled it. When we got in the car, he was going to take me back to campus, you know what I'm saying? And I remember hitting that shit 2 times. And he was listening to Lil Wayne, the first Wayne, the Carter one. All I remember is winding the window down. He was like, that shit gets you high on it, man. I was like, hell yeah. Man, this shit's crazy, man. Like, it did. It took me seemed like it took me an hour to get back to campus, man. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? But when the high came down, I felt good. But I didn't want to smoke no more. The first time I was real high. And I'm like, okay, can't nothing get higher than that. And then the second one was like, oh, hell no, I'm done with this shit. Different level to that shit. You know, one of my homeboys, man, I was playing ball with and smoking before he played. And then he had to just stop. And then he was like, man, hey, man, shit, I need some fucking water and shit. I'm like, hey, man, don't die right here.
Oh, shit. That's crazy as hell when you tell somebody how you gonna tell somebody don't die right here? What the hell?
You know what I'm saying? You scaring the shit out of me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't die right here, man.
Don't die right here. Like you just like, oh, hey, it's a designated place. Hey, don't come on, man. That's crazy, man. That's
got to the gas station, get some water, man. I was man for the pet. Go out, man.
I won't say my first experience, but I kind of felt like I had an experience. I smoked, and this wasn't even a long time ago, maybe like a year ago. I smoked with and I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke. I might have a glass of wine, drink a little alcohol, but other than that, I don't smoke at all. But I smoke with a smoker, somebody who smokes every day, once in the morning, maybe once in the afternoon. Okay. So, and this person loves to wake and bake, so they say. So they get up, they wake and bake. I get up and wake and bake. And because I don't smoke, the smoke bothers my throat. So I'm like, I'm going to drink some coffee with it so that it can... Right. So that it can soothe my throat. And that was probably the highest I ever been. And I had those same feelings, like you just feeling like your mind is going a mile a minute. You're thinking about everything. You become paranoid. Like it was so bad. I had just woke up now. I had to lay back down and go back to sleep because I could not function at all.
That's incredible.
My mind would not stop going at all.
Disgusting feeling, I know. Tupac says it in what lyric is that? Me Against the World? He says weed got me paranoid.
Okay, all right. So anyway, so yeah. Well,
this man want to make everybody Tupac.
Yeah, he's a huge Tupac fan. He's a huge Pac fan. I mean, man, I love Pac, but for real though. I mean,
no, he doesn't love Pac, man. He's the GOAT.
All right, I'm with you with that. All right, go. But anyway, my experience, it was a bit odd because I never really got high, man. I never really, you know what I'm saying? Like I smoked a few joints, but it never really had no effect on me all like that. And I mean,
You
I've
remember?
been to other cities and smoked, but I still didn't have like any effect. There was one time that I wanted to shoot some hoops or whatever, and I went
What the hell
down
is
to the
that,
store, just playing some ball, man, basketball. So I went
Okay.
down by the local grocery store, and there was like this short hoop and this very, very tall hoop. And so what I did was I was at the short hoop with everybody because people love to dunk on it or whatever. You know, I'm dribbling a bit, you know, I'm shooting a couple of shots, and all of a sudden I'm out of breath. It's just that simple, you know. And so I'm like, whoa, man, what's going on? I can't even move like that. So I go sit down. I tell another guy, you know, go take my place for a moment. Let me just catch my breath for a moment. And so when I thought I was ready, I jumped back in there and I'm playing some more, moving around, dribbling or whatever. I go for a layup. And then it's just like, it got even worse. All the wind had left me. And it was so bad. I just laid out on the bench table. I said, hey, you can just go on and take my spot permanently. I'm done. And I just laid there for a while. Like I had to just really regain myself, you know. I haven't had some of the good or crazy experiences that a lot of people have. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just immune to it. I don't know.
Now, for anybody else who smokes, would you all say that he wasn't actually like smoking the weed properly?
That's what a
If
lot
he
of people
never
say.
got the high feeling?
That's what a lot of people say. But I didn't put weed all through my body. Like I inhaled it, engulfed it in whatever ways I could possibly, and there still was nothing from it. Like it wasn't I had a negative reaction. Let's just say that I just had a negative reaction from it. It's weird.
So, you know, there's several different ways you can consume marijuana, and it's easier to find these days. I took a bus trip to a casino from Atlanta to North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And the host of the trip gave us some marijuana brownies. What? And oh my God, it was like wonderful because you get all the effects of being high without the coughing and blah, blah, blah. And there's no question on whether you do it right or not, whether I smoke it properly or right or not, because you ingest it, you know. But the effects were really nice of that as well. They have the gummy bears. You know, there's several different ways. So maybe if you just want to experience the quote unquote high feeling, you can try it in a different way now just to experience that. Because if you're not super high, it can be nice. You know, you feel calm. You kind of feel that euphoric feeling. Your thought process becomes more open. So it can be a nice feeling if you don't go overboard.
I believe it.
Well, nevertheless, I guess we finished our discussion and the first time.
Yeah, that went somewhere. That went somewhere.
It went somewhere way, way low. Okay.
Out of the grind comes the grind.